Crits and Gigs is a Dungeons & Dragons comedy podcast and contains strong language and adult situations. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. Today on Crits and Gigs.
We'll split everything. Sound good? What else is wrong?
Dude, what else is wrong? I mean,
Are you horny?
what?
And Rattlesnake Jake said, anybody else just see that fool turn into a fucking ghost owl? No, I'm the only one. No, that's completely normal. Never mind. Go on.
While you're saying that, a arrow whizzes by both of you and lands in the tree next to you. What do you do?
I assume that there's a note
No,
on the arrow.
There's not. There's no.
Okay. Please
I
describe.
pull his axe out of my chest and I throw it on the ground and then I put my axe right up in his gooch sack.
Is it okay to be nervous at this point? Like have like post-part like PTSD?
I'll tell you what, Tyler. That is a really good question that we're going to answer. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second episode 1 of Crits and Gigs. My name is Anthony Ramos. I'm your Dungeon Master. Today, we're going to go ahead and continue where we left off last time. If you didn't listen to the podcast, if this is the first time that you're listening, we had a group of 5 comedians and 1 regular person start a Dungeons & Dragons campaign, and it actually went pretty fucking well. Now, this week, we are down a man because it wouldn't be a Dungeons & Dragons campaign if somebody didn't fucking drop the second week for reasons. Zach Marchand is not here. He's suckling the teat of Hans Kim, kind of like Steady Eddie Trevino. But we love Steady Eddie. I just did an episode with him.
I'm not doing this.
I just did an episode of Daft Dialogue with Eddie. I love him to death. I'm fucking around. But, yeah, Zach Marchand, Dolph Lundgren is not here today. But we have the other characters here today. We actually want to start off by giving backstory for one of the characters. Jonathan, you wanted to give the backstory first. Is that correct?
Well, I'll take the short straw.
Yeah.
I'll do
Because,
it.
I mean, so for people that don't know, we have a group chat on Facebook with all the details and everything that we're going through in this campaign. And Jonathan sent out a lengthy ass text about his background. I thought it was the girl I'm talking to was mad at me because it was just a long ass text where Siri said, I can't read all that.
I was asserting dominance, my roleplay dominance.
Well, Jonathan, if you want to go ahead and give your backstory real quick to start this off.
Sure. If you guys remember, I am playing a human wizard named Riz Khalifa. And Riz Khalifa's tale is one of resilience, adaptability, and the pursuit of recognition in a world that often underestimates him. He was born in the elven-dominated city of Glimmerwood, but his human heritage set him apart from the beginning. He faced a lot of prejudice as a child, which kind of fuels his determination to get some respect. He had an innate talent for magic, so his early education and training in wizard school kind of showcased his potential, but it ended up being his charismatic charm that set him apart. In order to bridge the gap between his short human lifespan and the ancient elves, he honed his social skills and he became like a silver-tongued devil who could charm his way into pretty much anything he wanted, including the elven ladies' bedchambers.
Yeah.
But despite his magical prowess, he's kind of impatient and had a desire to go down a different path. So he grew tired of that structured wizardly lifestyle, and he was always looking for shortcuts to get to his goals. So it wasn't long until his unique personality kind of led him down the path of being a con man. He became quite the masterful charlatan over his time, and he employed his deep knowledge and understanding of religions to put together elaborate ruses. His favorite scam is to pose as an acolyte or a priest, and he always carries a bunch of different holy symbols around him like puts them up like he's actually a member of them, and collecting alms. When he was able to like con people out, it kind of gave him a boost of energy and confidence. And he really likes picking on people who think they're better than he is. So he's kind of like a egotistical Robin Hood. Although he loves like robbing people that are like rich and haughty, that kind of thing. Look at that vocabulary.
That's good.
It's like ChatGPT.
His ultimate inspiration is he wants to leave his mark on the world so that he can finally get some respect. And so in order to do that, he knows he has to be more than just a con man. So pretty much anything is on the table for him right now. Mm-hmm. He's willing to take a risk and risk it all. Risk it for the biscuit, if you will. And in his heart, he actually dreams of like finding the right girl and settling down, having a family someday.
Oh yeah.
Passing on his charisma over and over again until the next generation. But until then, he's going to be.
Sounds cute.
Until then, he's going to be, spinning his webs of deceit.
Oh my God, this guy sounds cute.
Using his dazzling magic to astonish crowds and confound those who cross his path.
I like that.
That's badass.
Dude, hell yeah. Tyler.
Good writing.
I know, Jonathan, one thing that you were telling us, I don't know if that's something that we should tell the podcast. It's about the voices that he does. Is that
Oh, right, yeah. So Riz has his real voice, but part of the con man thing is that he changes his voice and his cadence and his personality to kind of match whatever his mark is. So he does this thing that I think in educated circles they call code switching, which is kind of like mirroring people's voices and personalities to kind of make them feel more comfortable.
okay?
And you'll be seeing some different voices from Riz over the course of the game.
Tyler, you made some changes to your character too. Is that right?
Yes, I did. Hey, everybody. It's Tina here. Listen, I thought I was going to be a wood elf, archer, and I still am an archer. Mm-hmm. That came from deep down what I wanted to do. And I knew I wanted to be distance. I always knew. But the big mistake that I made in the beginning of creating my character was feeling pressure and being rushed. And so through that element of bullshit. Or no, you know why I looked at you, Tommy? Because Zach was sitting there before. He rushed me, and he was the same class. We were just too similar, so I wanted to switch up a little bit. Mm-hmm. And instead of also having a bow, just like Zach, I'm gonna have a crossbow instead. Cool. Heavy. Yeah. But I am still like teeny tiny petite. I weigh 75 pounds, which is nuts.
You're anorexic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like in all the weights on my ass, which is weird.
You're like Paris Hilton skinny, dude.
But the thing is, I'm 75 pounds for a tiefling, so it's kind of like I'm like a solid muscle, and I still got it. I'm caked up, at least in the back, and. Sorry, excuse me. I'm 5'7". Jesus, isn't nothing. It's not.
You need medical attention.
Okay, listen. I just realized I probably just switched those numbers to get the weight. Actually, okay. I should change the weight. I'm actually going to be at 125. But I got red eyes. I'm a medium build, reddish purple skin. I'm a Christian faith. It's important. And how I came to be, I'm not going to also give my backstory unless you want. At least someone did.
You don't have to.
Did you read mine when you printed?
I did.
Okay, listen, that's fine. That's okay.
I think Tina should be next week's backstory.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay, totally cool. Because I wrote that, and when I saw yours, I'm like, I need to go more in depth. But that's just me getting started again.
Yeah.
And so I keep peeling back the layers of Tina, and so. Like I was saying, get back to Anthony's points. I'm a different race now. Okay. I was a half male at birth.
Somebody clip him saying I'm a different race now.
Put that everywhere out of context.
I love that. I love that because race is a spectrum.
So now I'm a what elf who identifies as a tiefling. It's pretty much what-
You're a tiefling?
No, yes, I changed to a tiefling. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I saw that they look cool. I was looking in the Dungeons and Dragons playbook, and I thought they had cool horns, cool abilities. They're similar to the elves and things like that.
Okay.
And still, it's kind of sexy. Like deviant, I thought I kind of wanted that to be my character, because I'm kind of conniving, kind of seductive, kind of this and that. Riz doesn't think so, but I'm dangerous at the same time. So I have my crossbow. My crossbow is like as big as I am. That's the kind of image I wanted to like show. Like that's why I made myself so kind of like light. But anyway, so that's me. I'm just a tiefling now, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Cool.
I know there is a tiefling. When I was thinking about this, I didn't want to throw a wrench in the gears here, and that's kind of why I switched like the flaming crossbow instead of like I switched to a flaming crossbow instead of a bow, because it kind of goes in hand with the tiefling, the demon thing.
Okay.
And the last thing I'll say is I know there's another tiefling in the party we left off with. We left off with another tiefling.
So the other tiefling
the
other tiefling already ventured off. The other tiefling and Gromish Bloodaxe already ventured off. Not together. They went separately, but they are not a part of your party. No. Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, I understood
they're
there were ops, but so they're not all coming with us. They're not someone we got to like watch in our like when we're sleeping at night. And
Right,
stuff.
but the other tiefling was 75 pounds also.
No, he's a man, right?
Yeah,
he's a man.
he had fantasy AIDS or whatever is that called.
He had Matthew McConaughey disease.
But so that's okay with you, Anthony, that I did that over the weekend,
no, that's
and you're
fine.
not mad?
No, I'm not upset. Why would I be upset?
I don't
You
know.
ruined everything.
You
I
know,
don't
man,
give
his
a fuck.
character's trans and is a flaming crossbow.
So we're gonna go ahead and get started from where we left off. Fuck. God damn it.
We'll get canceled the second episode.
Hey, edit all that out, dude.
We're gonna go ahead and get started from where we left off. Where we left off last time, Thalarin went ahead and gave his orders for you guys to hunt down and kill the Goblin King of Moldspore, King Moldspore. You have to extract the information from him and decapitate him and bring his head to Thalarin, and Thalarin will give you a weapon from his personal armory as well as equipment to help you get to where you need to get to your next journey.
He was warning us about like a demon thing.
Yeah, pick up the microphone.
Oh. He was warning us about like a demon thing.
Yes, so where we left off is you guys just got your horses. They're being prepared and everything, and Connor was sizing everybody up, kind of figuring out what everybody's about, kind of figuring out what they bring to the table. And we left off on Connor explaining what a mind flayer is to the party. Connor, do you want to go ahead and pick up from there?
Yeah, give me a second. Let me get an actual description of a mind flayer.
Would I by chance have any clue about that, being as that I went to wizard school?
No, we rolled a intelligence and everything for that, and
Okay.
unfortunately you weren't able to pass it.
Alrighty. So,
Have you been, Anthony?
Be good, buddy.
the mind flayers
Yes.
are illithids. So they're big tentacle creatures. Not the anime kind that people are thinking of. So, how mind flayers work, if anyone's played any of the Baldur's Gate games, they have the way they come into existence is they have a tadpole.
Oh, we're explaining in character.
Oh, in character.
Yeah. So you're
Okay.
explaining to your
Yes,
party.
Lord Smallcock.
Okay, so we're in the world now.
Yeah, you're in the
Okay.
world.
All right, we dropped
You're in.
Well, yeah, either way. Like mind
Victor-
flayers, big bad tentacle guys.
Victor, you're explaining to the party the dangers of a mind flayer and why they should be very cautious, and why you were trying to extract information from them about like what they bring to the table, because what lies ahead is perilous.
think, as Victor's kind of sizing everyone up, I don't really know. I can see that these guys have definitely been on some adventures, but I don't know what their combat prowess is, right? I mean, everyone talks themselves up as like a warrior, some kind of folk hero or a gladiator or whatnot. I think I would just kind of look at them I would say something like mind flayers are some of the most evil creatures you're ever going to encounter. Just be cautious, fight true, and we'll come out on top. And I don't want to like dive too deep. Like, and as I'm saying this, someone that's maybe like more perceptive or a little bit more like socially cued in, there is, in fact, I'll roll it. I'm kind of like, I guess it'd be a deception check to see, like, I'm kind of like holding some details back.
We'd probably have an insight check to see if we could tell that you were against your deception, right? Like, you'd roll deception.
Yeah, let me get my
Go ahead and roll an
against that.
insight check. It's going to be a wisdom.
Yeah, I would say, like, I mean, because it's...
Oh, do we need to get all our dice?
There you go.
Yeah, let me come in here. Thank you.
Yeah, if everybody can roll a insight.
And then did you want me to roll up deception?
Yes.
Jesus, yeah. Like...
You're so bad at like playing it off.
Yeah, like you can definitely tell that I'm like really bad at holding information back for whatever reason right now.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man. Look, I know your knees are weak and palms are sweaty. And I don't know what that's on your sweater, but I feel like there's something you're holding back.
Yeah, I think out of my pocket I will pull like a small leather journal.
Okay.
About the size of those like little Bibles like the weird people have outside high schools. Have you ever seen that? Yeah. It's about that size, but this is like a nice, like a really nice, elegant journal.
Okay.
And I'll flip through the page and stop on a page that has like a sketch of like imagine like a giant alien with like tentacles coming out of its face.
You're asking us to imagine that?
Oh yeah, out of character.
Jesus.
Like so it would look like, just so you guys could see it, it would look like that, like this, right? So,
Okay.
yeah,
That's
these are like
impressive.
these are, when you look at the sketch, like you could tell these are like evil creatures.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest, that thing looks delicious.
I'm just kind of like side-eyeing you, like, and then I'll kind of go over like in more detail, just the way a mind flayer, like what I would explain like in character, just kind of to fast forward a little bit. Like, I would tell you like tales of like people's like brains being like sucked out of the top of their head. The way mind flayers are born is like tadpoles are like inserted into their eyes, and over time a mind flayer spawns from like within them.
You telling us that right now?
Yeah. That's what my character's like telling you guys.
Christ, are you guys not gonna react?
Yeah, like
fucking
it's, and
terrifying.
I'm like really giving you the details. Like if this thing, if or when we encounter this thing, like I'm deadly serious. Like if you try to run, or like you do something stupid that endangers the party, I will kill you myself.
Victor, I don't care. I don't believe you. Right? I don't believe what you say. I think you're trying to scare us.
I ain't never ran away from nobody ever.
Look, I'm going to tell you, that's not the first one of those things I've seen. And I'm going to say, dude, I got the magic sauce for this.
Oh.
You got nothing to worry about.
Confident
I mean,
in that.
I have no reason to not believe you, so it's...
Okay, good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming, like, you've been... Your character's... Yeah. I mean,
You want on a persuasion?
Either way,
crit. Yep. So he's able to successfully persuade you.
Everybody
that-
feels like I
yeah, but
do
I'm
have
saying,
the
like,
secret
my
sauce.
my character, like so far, I would have had no reason to not believe him, because I'm assuming, like, when he's saying this, I'm assuming his facial expressions are they're not like mine where like, oh, they're very evil and like it's. He probably visibly wasn't holding something back, or I couldn't tell he was lying.
You just gotta know how to talk to him. I'm gonna tell you, like, listen, nothing to worry about. Let's go get mold spore.
I think as you say this, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but I'm definitely probably like knowing what I've been taught about these things from my temple and like hearing tales of people fighting these things or these different creatures. I'm probably like. I'm a little bit skeptical, but I have no reason to like distrust you, if that makes sense.
All right.
Perfect.
Great.
Well, while you guys are having that conversation, the half orc that gave you guys the horses comes up and he says, "Horses ready. You leave now."
Whoa, I thought we were gonna get a night's sleep, but
No, you leave now.
Yeah, let's leave, I guess.
Equipment on back horse. You leave now. So on the backs of y'all's horses, there's equipment for camps. So there's like a fire starting kit. There's tents. There's food and water. So you guys are okay on all that.
How many days worth of supplies do we have?
So the trip to Thornhaven from Eldoria, as you'll see on the map right there, is about 3 days. It is a 3 days, 3 nights travel.
guys, I'm a little light on rations for a trip that big. I was really expecting to stay the night in town, so
You can have some of mine.
I don't. How much do you have?
I like you can have half. Easy. We'll split everything.
Oh.
Sound good? What else is wrong?
What else is wrong? I mean,
Are you horny?
Tina.
You full? So we can empty that.
Listen, I might skip lunch tomorrow.
All right.
Do you want to do anything before you guys leave town?
Besides romp around the hay a little bit. Damn, we do have to get out of this city, though.
I do have like a couple gold left. I didn't lose everything
Okay.
in my drunkenness.
Mm-hmm.
So before we leave town, is there like a supply store, like a shop somewhere, like an alchemist? Maybe I can go pick up like a healing potion or two.
That's
from?
smart.
Yeah, there's alchemy
So
shops.
what if, like
I
just
wanna do that too.
the worst? I forget what it's called. Like the worst healing potion. I think it's like 1d4.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like a lesser. It's, it's
how much? Just if I can find a shop.
D4. It's a 1d4, and the shop that
So
is
how much
selling
would
it
cost?
for 1 gold piece a
One
piece.
gold. Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Eldoria is like a very highly regarded
Okay,
city.
I'll just spend my last 2 gold and I'll pick up 2 of them.
Okay, you have two lesser healing potions. Those are 1d4 each.
You know, I'm gonna buy a few of them too.
Okay, how many do you want?
I'll buy 3.
3. You have 3 potions, 1d4 each.
What else do they have at the shop?
So, it's at they have different shops. The alchemy shop is the only one that's like, well, the alchemy shop. There's a restaurant that's open, and the Moonlit Mug is open. That tavern, and there are weapon and armor stores, but they have closed for the day.
Can we go to the food store because I weigh 300 motherfucking pounds?
Yeah, is there anywhere we could buy some rations?
Yeah, you can go to the restaurant. You can get rations.
How much them rations gonna run me?
The rations, it depends on how much you want. So
You can also check your character sheet.
yeah, you should
I
have
know I have
some.
4 gold, I
You
think.
might have rations already. Like I thought I just had 1, but I got 10 days.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you got 10 days of rations right there.
I retract my further statement.
Okay.
I don't think I started with I don't think I started with any rations, but I gotta. I'll do some hunting out on the road. So
Okay.
like I'm looking for berries or bird.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
we don't want to eat rations the whole time. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Okay.
Rattlesnake Jake, he is actually a very good hunter. So I could actually whip us up a good bird or 2.
Okay.
Well, that's right. He's the survival guy, right?
Yeah.
I'm carrying more weight than I weigh. Is that okay? Or should I shed some, get some more gold?
think your weight is
an
based on your
issue.
strength.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have crackhead strength if you're 75 pounds, then you can kill that. Oh, you said you were 125.
Yeah, I bumped it up, so no problem there. I'll just fix it later.
You got quads, though.
And you also have a horse where you can like store a lot of your stuff too.
Okay, I'm actually gonna look at my inventory here, and I'm talking. I have a backpack, I have bolts, and I have a bedroll, and rations and rope, and a tinderbox, and 10 torches. I mean, I have like everything I'd ever need. I don't know if I want to buy anything here.
You don't have to.
I want to save my money here.
Does anyone have any like rope or?
I don't know why I'm
anything
getting
like
mad about that.
Yeah, I think everybody has a starting kit.
that? Okay. Yeah, like because we're probably gonna want basic adventuring supplies, ropes. The torches will be good.
I got some rope, yeah. Torches,
If anyone
water
has
skin.
pitons, like the little stakes you put in to climb, those can be super useful sometimes.
Victor, should I just asking you? Should I get more crossbow bolts than 20? If we run into,
I would probably. I think as we're all packing up our horses, I'm gonna be like kind of going from horse to horse and just examining packs, help put on saddles, getting the horses ready.
Okay.
I would probably notice you're light on bolts. Would
Okay.
we're going out on this dangerous adventure. I'm gonna look over at the stable master. Just like, you there. Surely they're gonna supply us our friend here with more bolts. She's running low.
Why is she bad shot?
I'm just gonna let him
No.
think.
No. No.
It's not that she's a bad shot. It's sometimes things go wrong and we can't control them.
You pick up bolt.
I'll.
You can roll a persuasion check if you
Yeah, I'm gonna try to persuade this guy
want. Okay.
that they should be supplying us with.
Can I help him try to convince him and give him advantage?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
All right. So it'd be a 13. Or what? How much advantage? Oh wait,
Well,
just
you
give me
rolled 2 to
advantage.
take the
Yeah,
highest.
yeah, you're just gonna be flat advantage. So 17.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to convince him.
I'd say I'd probably ask for.
Double.
I think I'd ask for 40 bolts. Yeah.
You want 40 extra?
Yeah, I'd say give us 40 bolts.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Me go check. 1 moment. So the half orc walks away from the stable. He goes into the nearby armory, and he comes out after about 5 minutes with 40 bolts in his hand, or in his hands, and he hands them over. And he hands them over to you. He says, "You don't miss."
All right. Sounds good. I won't, buddy.
I know, buddy.
Sorry, sir. Thank you for the ammunition.
Me leave now.
Bye.
Like so.
Bye.
You successfully got 40 extra
Nice.
bolts. You now have 60. If you fuck that up, then
No, there's no way. See, this is why I kind of out of character. This is out of the game. This is why I kind of wanted to mention that backstory that you read previous, because he wouldn't even come up with that in his character right now if he heard what the fuck I was packing in my backstory. I don't think. And my bio is so heated and stacked, and it explains because Connor, sidebar, out of the game. You mentioned that the characters should come up with a goal or a want, a need is what's important, and God damn it, I did.
there you go.
And
We'll bring
I'm
up
also
your
a good
character
archer.
backstory next session for sure.
No, don't sweat that. I'm just back in game. Or I don't know. Do you say
Yeah,
it like
we're
that?
we're in again. So, you guys got everything that you need from town.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
So it's about like the middle of the day. It's like 5 or 6 o'clock in game, and you guys go ahead and set out on your adventure. You guys can travel about a quarter of the way. Again, it is a pretty far travel. It's 3 days, 3 nights. So you guys are able to get a night travel in. Okay. While you're traveling, you do notice that like the forest around Thornhaven are very like you get eerie feelings from them. Like there's a lot of brush, a lot of debris. There's arrow shafts everywhere, and you feel uneasy in these forests. Like you know that like this is a pretty dangerous forest.
Could I try a survival check?
Yeah. What do
Do
you
you see? I just kind of, as we're like, we're setting off and we're seeing these arrow shafts. I kind of just want to estimate, like, these like not like a approximate, like these are 20 days old. But I just want to see if these have probably been here a while or these are fresh.
So
You said
were gonna
survival?
Yeah.
My fool is proficient in that.
Well, Connor wanted to do it. You can
I
do
know,
one
I
too,
guess-
but
yeah.
I
It's,
got you.
hand the mic over to Thomas. Thomas, did you want to do the survival check?
I think we could both do it.
Yeah. You both can roll a survival check if
We
you
can
want.
do it as a team.
Okay.
We're just looking around.
Yeah. So roll a d20, both of y'all.
I somehow got a 4.
I got a 7. So
Yeah, both of y'all failed that check.
We're probably just like, I can't really. It's probably too dark to really.
Yeah.
You guys, I've seen woods before. These are definitely woods, you guys.
So go ahead.
I'm going to snap my finger and pop my familiar into existence.
Okay.
Here we go.
And my familiar is an owl.
Okay.
Oh, not as cool as I
and
thought.
his name is Snarkomedes.
Nice.
And I'm going to whisper to Snarkomedes to fly up and kind of bird's eye view. And I'm going to say, Tina, when I do this, you gotta keep an eye on me. And I'm going to kind of warg. I don't know if you've ever watched Game of Thrones, but my eyes kind of roll back into my head, and you just see the whites of my eyes. And I'm essentially sitting there like a sitting duck, but I'm seeing through the senses of Snarkomedes.
And I take the reins while you're doing that because we're on the horse.
Right.
So that's why you sort of watch.
And so I'm kind of trying to look through Snarkomedes' eyes to give us kind of a bird's eye view and see if there's any danger, we could perceive any danger ahead of us as we're traveling before we break.
Roll a perception check.
All right. I'm going to
Here we go.
roll a perception check. That is a 23.
Okay. In the distance, it is heavily forested. There's a lot of brush and everything. It's barely visible from treetop views, but in the distance, you do see smoke. It looks like from a dying fire. It looks like it's from one that they probably already left camp. You can kind of perceive that, but it's about 2 miles ahead of you.
All right. I'm going to snap out of it, and I'm going to be like, boys, about 2 miles out, there's a fire that's dying down. It might be those guys that are ahead of us.
And
What's
Rattlesnake Jake said,
Anybody else just see that fool turn into a fucking ghost owl? No, I'm the only one. No, that's completely normal. Never mind. Go on.
I think I'll look back at our friend Riz Khalifa, and I'll just look back like, Riz, it's your name, correct? And I'm just kind of like, just trying to.
for a day. And it's like, it's your
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember people's names, man. So I don't know you guys that well.
That is my name.
So it's like, how far out was this fire? You said it looked like it was dying out.
Couple miles. I think we'll be on it in probably 30, 45 minutes. Maybe less.
Okay. I'll kind of look around the party and says someone should ride ahead with me, and we'll scout out the area before the rest of the party gets there, so we kind of know what we're walking into.
Okay.
Well,
Or I mean, actually, I wouldn't know like what your owl thing was doing. I wouldn't know that you're like looking through it. So I'll just kind of say, is there any volunteers?
Man, look. You see, these woods are creepy. I say we travel together. I mean, who's going to survive an ambush if we split up?
I'm thinking.
I mean, dude, I got clothes on. I know you're all big and armored and stuff, but I'm just
I'm thinking
businessman.
I think I'll kind of say, well, we're just gonna not like just split and dip out. Like we're probably riding 100 feet ahead.
Okay.
So we're within reasonable distance, but
So you really want to break off from us and?
Yeah, I mean, we don't like. It's what other like. I'm thinking in my head. I'm thinking, what other option do we have? Right? It's we all show up at the fire and have no idea what's going on there, and we all get surprised, or we can send 1 or 2 people to approach it, kind of see what's going on, and then come back and make a plan.
You're gonna travel quick.
I say plan C, and that is we all keep our eyes out. We know someone could be around. Maybe they won't get the drop on us.
Oh yeah, I'll kind of just look around at the group and see what they want to do.
It's up to y'all.
I think both of you should roll for it.
I ain't scared to go up and approach them now, but I will say I'm pretty stand out like a sore thumb ass motherfucker. I weigh 300 pounds and I'm 7 foot tall, so I think they're gonna see a big ass dragon in the woods. So I'm not the scouting type necessarily, but I'm as long as we get to kick some ass, bro, I don't give a damn.
I like both away. How far away is it again? Sorry, I'm on the same horse, but I completely blanked out on both of what you guys were
I know
talking
that
about.
you were intoxicated by my words, as most people are.
I was just smelling your back. I couldn't think straight.
I use lavender.
Yeah, I could tell. So does your horse.
You know what? On second thought, let's split up and leave these 2 lovebirds alone.
Hey man. Hey, didn't we have a fifth guy? Didn't we have a 5th guy in this party? Like
He's still with you. He's
Yeah,
just
Dolph
mute.
has a sore throat.
Hey Dolph.
He's mute.
Okay.
He has a sore throat.
I did put a little bit of mute potion in his drink. I thought that was funny at the time, and now I see that it had consequences that are dire.
He's fine.
Tyler, can you hand me those pencils real quick?
Yeah, they're right here.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
I'm saying is they. I guess we're kind of like walking along as this is happening, right? Like
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
You guys are Yeah, you guys are on horseback. You're just kind of like strolling while you guys are doing this.
I'd say when we get about maybe halfway there, or let's say 3/4 of the way there, I'll kind of motion for the group to stop, and then just say, "Let me go check it out, and I'll be back."
I want to kind of. I might go with you.
Okay.
I
mean,
like your spunk and your initiative. You're like a guy.
I bet you like the spunk.
No.
I'm going to.
I have dark vision. I think you could use it, Pally Bud or Buddy Pal. So I'm not trying to S your A here, B-hole. I have so much resistance to fire. Why am I selling myself to you? I want to go. Let me go with you. I know you're kind of closed off and you're a paladin, but I'm hungry for it. Oh, adventure. Why is this so hard? I'm not a slut anymore.
You're born again.
It's his lore. He's a Christian, dude.
I'm 300 years old.
Which is why you were triggered by him saying that Bible was weird, huh? I saw your face.
Wait, so if you guys, let me put the finger down right now between you both, and let me get a help from Greenskin. If you two are going to keep bickering and fighting, I can still see the fucking town behind us. You guys are fighting so much.
I'm looking at you confused. I'm looking at her confused.
Tina, you're right.
Sorry.
Skin is actually a horrible slur. What I'm from. Keep from saying that.
I'm gonna have Snarkomedes like kind of fly around surveillance style and to notify me if he sees anything.
Okay.
He can speak to me telepathically as long as he's.
Do you when you do this? Like,
I'm
you
not
tell
orging into him. He's just on patrol and will notify me.
Okay.
So, what's the plan for you guys? Are y'all all going to stick together, or you're going to stick to your 3/4 of the way
Well,
there?
it's like, do you tell us like you have like the familiar, or are you?
Well, if you're too far away, I won't be able to tell you.
Well, I mean, I haven't left yet.
I mean, I'm not gonna look if Tina's going. I'm not gonna look through Snarkomedes' eyes. I'm just too vulnerable. But I mean, Snarkomedes. If we go together, Snarkomedes can kind of patrol and let me know if he sees something. It's the best chance we got of not getting the drop put on us. Look, man, I know you're tough and stealthy, but it only takes one arrow to take someone out.
Yeah, I would agree with that because I mean, if you're like, I'm assuming like you're explaining to me like, yeah, I can look through this owl's eyes or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'd say let's do it. Like you're right.
Okay. So as you guys are getting closer, Snarkomedes is up in the air. He's not alerted by anything. The smoke is dwindling more and more and more. There's not really much going on around the campsite. And you guys approach it. You do see the dying fire. Everybody roll a survival check, please. Wisdom.
19.
Okay.
That's a 6 for me.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for Dolph?
Please.
Dolph has a 9.
Okay.
I got a 16, but I think I have a bonus for that. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I'm not wise.
You do. They're in
Proficiency.
Oh,
no,
wait,
no,
proficiency.
alphabet order, yeah. So
Oh, survival. Oh, +2. 18.
Okay, cool. Thomas, you're able, and Connor, what did you roll, Connor?
19.
Okay, both of you are able to see from the distance that the camp is abandoned. It like you can see kind of the holes where the tent poles went and everything. The fire's basically dead, and you guys can see tracks leading to the direction of Thornhaven. So, from your basically, you guys kind of assume like, hey, this camp is abandoned.
Can I make another check?
What do you want?
Survival check. I want to look at the tracks.
Okay. Yeah.
And I want to try to determine what type of or like what made these tracks.
Okay.
So and I will point the tracks out to
Okay.
the rest of the group and say,
I'll roll an investigation if you let me.
Okay. Yeah.
is it investigation or survival? Which one?
Well, I mean, it depends on you.
It's a question for you.
And it could be both. Like, it just depends on what skill set.
So what are you guys? So you're trying to see what the
Well, we're basically trying to determine what could have made the tracks.
survival.
Survival, okay. 21.
Okay.
6.
Okay. Connor, you're able to see that you recognize them as just kind of like average human size boots.
So I can see like tread marks and stuff. Okay.
But you realize that no humans stepped forward outside of your group to go to Thornhaven.
Okay, so I mean, I guess is there anything else like distinct? Is there anything else distinctive about these tracks, other than like the size or like me seeing treads? Like, are they spaced funny or?
No, I mean it's kind of like they're just walking, and it's multiple. There you notice four pairs.
Distinct track or sets. Okay. So yeah, I would relay this information to the group, and I look around like, well, I don't know exactly what made these tracks. It looks like boots. There's 4 sets of tracks, but no one left out before us.
Okay.
So would they based on the 2 other adventures we saw, would any of these tracks look like they might fit the size? Because I know like one of them was like an orc, so I'm assuming he's fairly large. The other one was a tiefling, so they're probably about mid-size. Would any of like these tracks like match that kind of description?
You're pretty confident that they're just human and maybe elf tracks.
Okay.
Dolph.
About, I mean, how long have we been traveling at this point?
It's nighttime. It's like around like 10 or 11 o'clock.
Yeah, well, it's like
Let's make camp.
from the time we left till now. We're looking at like 5-6 hours.
Wow, dude, I was in the bathroom for like 3 minutes. You guys found tracks. It's nighttime. I said we fucking make camp.
Let's make camp.
Make camp.
Yeah.
But this can take forever in this clearing in the woods that we're by.
No, it was
to
a camp
make
that we just
camp.
used. Let's just do it. Let's reuse this camp. Recycle. Let's go through the environment.
Reuse the camp,
All
and then
All right.
I'll make a survival check to try and camouflage the camp as much as we can.
Okay, go for it.
If you don't get this right, we're gonna get attacked.
I
Snake
rolled a
eye.
1, but in my mind, I'm making the best camouflage I've ever made in my life.
So the camouflage that you're making is like basically neon color. Like you're basically putting on like hunter's vest at this point. But yeah, so you think you're doing a good job. You think you're doing a great job.
I know, I'm doing a great job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like tap Tina while he's doing this, and I go, I don't think tinsel is a good choice for this.
And I'll be like, yeah.
So you guys set up camp. Do you guys want to do watches? So usually, whenever you adventure,
I'll take the first watch.
yeah, you guys want to do watches usually.
Dolph will do the second watch.
Okay. Dolph will do the second watch. Are you guys doing pairs, or are you doing only one person at a time?
I'm assuming we're sleeping 8 hours.
You can sleep 5.
5. So that's, I think, is that a short rest or a long rest?
Short.
Short. All right. I'll take the second watch,
Okay.
and then I'll let these 3 if they want, or if someone wants to watch with me.
I'm just gonna go in the tent and crash out like I'm not
Okay.
bothered.
So,
to watch.
Tina,
Okay.
you're taking first watch.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm not tired.
Rattlesnake Jake needs his beauty sleep.
Okay.
Unless y'all really need me to, but I mean, I would not wake a sleeping motherfucking alligator up.
So, yeah, Connor, you're going to have to share the mic with him.
be able to hear you.
Rattlesnake Jake takes his beauty sleep very seriously.
So, Rattlesnake, Jake, Connor, and JJ all go to sleep. How about we have Dolph and Tina be the first watch?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, during first watch, let's see here.
These are fantastic, aren't they? They're so good.
Tina and Dolph roll a perception check.
Okay, this is getting weird.
Dolph has a 19.
Okay.
It's a 7. Plus your perception, which is in alphabetical order there.
Persuasion, performance, perception.
So,
Plus 7,
No. Yep.
plus a 3 is 10.
So Dolph in the distance hears leaves cracking.
I think he would probably let Tina know.
Yeah.
Tina, what do you want to do?
Hey, yeah, I definitely, I hear it too. I hear it too.
So while you're talking, you hear like a bow.
What the fuck was
Like
that? That was definitely a bow drawing.
yeah. So
I think that was a bowstring. I can hear one anywhere.
yeah. So the bowstring is being drawn. What do you do?
I'm gonna go back to the tent and get my bow.
Okay, but while you're saying, yeah, you're taking watch without your bow. That's actually good. So while you're saying that, a arrow whizzes by both of you and lands in the tree next to you. What do you do?
I'm gonna go read. I'm gonna go read that bow. I assume that there's a note.
No,
on the arrow.
there's not. There's no.
Okay, so it misses me on purpose. I imagine it misses me on purpose, or was it a close?
It was
shot?
while while
let's
you were moving.
fucking run. Let's get out of here. Let's run. Let's wake the rest of the group.
So you wake
and
up the
let's
group?
get our bows.
So you wake up the group.
Yes, and I kind of get my crossbow that
Mm-hmm.
I had on me the whole time. I cock it back, put a bolt in there, and I shoot it wildly into the brush.
And then while after you do that,
Yeah.
you hear like a very large man, get them now.
Would I wake up after that, or how did you guys wake us up?
Yeah, how do you wake them up?
Like, are you like yelling, or are you like,
Oh, hey. Right on. Okay, so Connor asked, how on earth would we have ever heard getting it? How are we going to wake up? That's a very good question, Connor / AK.
It's kind of up to you.
Yeah, it's
And
up
it's
to
up
you.
to me.
Yeah, how are you waking them up?
Well, at first we were whispering. We're trying to be in the nights, and the guy. So arrow went past us. It's stuck in the tree. And it's a near miss. It's not a message. They
It's
tried.
the kind of message.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
they tried to hit us. And so I shot back. I probably killed one of them if it's a lot. Okay, we don't know yet. Anthony's holding things back. So the next thing I do is say, Dolph, run to the wake everyone up. Run and wake everyone up. And I imagine that scream, by the way,
Okay,
probably woke them the rest of the way up as well. I'm not sure how
Did you
deep
scream?
of a sleepers. They said Anthony just
Oh yeah,
screamed.
the guy, the large man, or what we assume is large man. I mean, it sounded like a large man.
Okay. So all of you are awake now?
I
Yeah.
thinking we're all awake.
Okay, so everybody roll initiatives. We are starting our first combat.
How does this work?
So
D20?
everybody rolls a d20.
And then you can add this number to it.
I got to do this
Cue
too.
the music.
Oh my god.
That's a D12.
Let's go. Doesn't count.
Yeah, d20.
I rolled that at 7.
7?
15.
15 plus what?
Plus the initiative.
18.
18?
And then
Did we get perfect?
Where do y'all see
Dolph
initiative?
is 17.
Oh shit, I didn't make one for
Oh,
Dolph. It's
17
fine.
plus 2, 19, baby.
19? Okay, so Thomas,
Efficiency bonus on initiative?
you're going to be first.
Okay.
Tyler, you're second. What did Dolph roll?
Dolph had a 15.
Monsters had 14. So
No, he
Riz,
rolled a 17. Dolph was a 17. Sorry.
Dolph is 17. Okay, so Dolph will be after Tyler. Riz, what did you roll?
Riz was a 15.
15? Okay.
I rolled 7.
You rolled a 7. Connor's last.
So are mobs all going to, like, is it group? Or is it
Yeah, we're going to do group. Okay? And I get to break this out now. Boy.
Hail to the yizzle.
Okay, Anthony is grabbing a poster board of sorts,
Yep.
and he is putting down a board in front of us. Now, I've never played before, but
Shit
this
is
looks...
I've just also realized
this
that
looks serious.
thing that Jonathan brought was to keep the dice from flying off the table, and it took me like just 5 minutes ago that I fucking realized.
You thought he brought a giant, like,
I had
cup?
no clue, dude. I thought
So-
the dice were in there.
Yeah.
Let me get these set up. This blank space is for Dolph. So, one right there. Oh, sorry. These two are right there. There's a lake in the middle right here.
Where was our camp in relation?
Your camp is right around here. So, Tina, you are right here. This is Dolph, right? Dolph is right there. Camp is somewhere over here, so you guys place where you want to be placed. You cannot cross here. You cannot cross this lake.
I'm probably, like,
So-
chilling, like, low in a tree somewhere. Yeah.
Thomas,
I'm
do you
definitely-
mind getting me a beer, please? Thank you.
I'll
gonna need one.
take one. I'll take one too, Tommy.
Okay. So, this is your setup.
Oh, yeah, ranch water.
And all of you recognize that those two people over there across the lake, they are archers. They're set up basically as like almost a defense.
Okay.
And then that big dude right there, thank you very much, Thomas. That big dude on the right there, that is a barbarian. And then the dude on the left is a rogue.
Okay.
These two on the island are drow elves. These two are humans.
That's so dope. I just realized too, we're in like a wrong formation. The archers should probably be.
It's,
Well,
That's the way I want it.
we can thank you for that.
So, Thomas, you are
Are
first.
these squares 5 feet?
Yes,
Okay.
each square is 5 feet.
Okay.
You can. So the way that this works, you can move. So what's your base movement, Thomas?
30.
30. So you can move 30 feet, and that can be your turn. Or you can like move, and then like if you have movement left over,
What's
you
the
can
rule?
attack.
Is it like the king in chess where you can move diagonal as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
okay, so you just do
Rattlesnake
movement?
Jake sprints for the barbarian because
Okay.
I'm sizing that big ass fool up. I'm like, that's me for sure.
All right, Tyler, you're up next. What do you want to do?
How does it work exactly?
So-
square's 5 feet, and then you have like you see this. It's a speed.
Yes.
That speed is how far you can move in a turn.
And also, if you're going to use a ranged weapon, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
You don't have to move.
I'll move like. Can I go this way?
Sure.
Okay. I choose to go like this. I'm gonna stay at a distance, but get a better angle.
Okay.
Well,
to attack?
Do you want to attack?
I'd love to. I'd love to shoot an arrow right through the motherfuckers.
you wish to attack?
Bitch right in front of me, the rogue. I bet I'll hit him.
Okay, so you want to shoot directly at the rogue.
So you're going to roll a d20,
Yep.
and you're going to add that number to it.
Crossbow heavy. Do you think you have a crossbow character at your place you could bring me next time? Oh, that's sick. A tiefling?
I don't know. But we'll,
I might get one for myself. 18.
That is a hit.
Sorry, I didn't add. 23.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
and then you get to roll your damage.
Yeah, roll
You
damage now.
a d10 and then add 3 to it. So a d10 is the 10-sided die, which is. Please. So 7.
7 damage.
73.
7 plus 3, so 10.
You do 10 damage.
Wait, but that says 70.
I know, but it's a percentile dice. Is that too
So
complex?
you do 7. You do how much? 10 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I do a lot.
Yeah. So
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, you successfully hit the rogue, and he looks pretty wounded. The rogue looks very wounded now.
Okay.
Okay.
Is anyone going to yell out, congratulations, in the fight? Okay, go ahead.
So now
Sorry.
Zach is up.
Sorry.
Dolph is up. Jonathan will have you play Dolph today.
Okay, so Dolph's going to turn and fire his longbow at one of the archers across the lake. And Dolph rolls an 18.
18. That is going to hit.
Okay. Dolph does 11 points of damage
To which one?
to this one.
Okay. 11 points. Cool.
And then Dolph is going to move back.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So the one that he damaged looks very wounded as well.
Okay.
Cool. Riz, you are up.
Okay, so Riz is going to. I'm going to cast Chill Touch
Okay.
on this guy.
Okay.
So what does chill touch do?
The range on that is 120 feet, so that's good.
Yeah. you're good.
And it's going to be the same one that I just saw an arrow go in. And from my hand, you see this this burst of energy come out that at the end of it almost looks like a skeletal hand that grasps at this person.
Okay.
And then I rolled a 16.
16.
Yes.
That hits.
All right. So the skeletal hand reaches out and does 8 points of necrotic damage.
8 points.
Yeah. Kind of draining the life from him.
So that is going to be a kill. Do you
Yes.
want to describe your kill?
Yes. So the hand shoots out, and that skeletal hand like grasps him at the neck. You kind of see the life draining from him. His veins in his face turning black as he falls to the ground. And Riz is gonna like kind of shrug his shoulders at anybody who looks at him. Like, I don't know. and then Riz is actually gonna get behind Victor.
Okay. Yeah. So we
And
got our
stay put.
first kill. You got your first kill there. Now, monster's turn. This is where the fun begins. Okay. So, let's see here. So this drow elf is going to go ahead and attack. He sees Victor in her nearest sighted line. Victor, she is going to shoot a crossbow at you. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, your target AC is 18.
That is going to be a 15. That is going to miss. Okay, Rattlesnake Jake, you're up next.
Yes.
This barbarian charges straight at you.
Bad decision.
Watch out!
And he is going to swing at you. You notice that he has a battle axe, and he is going to. So look at your armor class. That is going to be an 18.
Oh, that hits.
That hits. Okay. So that is going to be 1d8. Where the hell is my d8? There we go. That is going to hit for 6 damage.
Shit.
So you're dead now. You don't get to play.
No, I still have 7 health left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're good. Yeah. So and then the rogue.
We just see this dude. This dude's so jacked that he just took an axe to the chest and was like, "Raw!" He's gonna keep going.
Oh, now you pissed me off.
Move this over here real quick. Okay. So Tina, this guy.
Nope.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to go straight for you.
I kind of spring backward.
You don't want to. No, he can't.
Unfortunately,
Can't do that.
possibly at a higher level you can.
Possibly.
All right, we'll see in the future.
Okay. So
Give it to me. Let's see if I can survive.
17.
Oh, I got a lot of HP.
AC of 17. It's going to hit. Okay.
Yes.
The rogue is using a rapier
Ooh, you just got rapiers.
for 6 damage.
That'll be half my health.
Okay.
You're wounded.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
I'm
wounded.
bad.
I got
Badly.
your back though. Don't worry.
And that is going to be monsters. Connor, you're up next.
All right, so I'm looking around. Victor sees this combat going down. Mm-hmm. And you said there's a lake here, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to take my 15 movement. Mm-hmm. I'm going to attack this guy right here.
Okay.
Finish him.
And I'm just going to call this out now. I'm going to be using the Piercer feat.
Okay.
So what that does is if I crit, I basically get an extra damage die.
Okay.
And if I just don't like the roll, I can re-roll the damage die on like once per turn.
Strong. Let's see it.
So 1d6.
You gotta roll d20 first.
So it'd be a 7 would be the AC.
Miss.
No.
No, yeah, hit plus 3.
It's 10.
Or no, it's 10. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong one.
Miss.
10 misses.
Yeah.
Damn. Do I get my? Hold on.
You guys realize this barbarian is pretty fucking strong.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if our giant here doesn't kill him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I was-
So with those misses,
I
you mean
missed-
like he's not swinging and missing, but he's like blocking them with like his
Yeah, like-
So like what you
sword
see happen is like
block.
Victor sees his party members, engaged in this combat. I see him take a few what appear to be pretty bad blows. So I'm rushing to their aid, and in the heat of battle, kind of let the I'm seeing red, and I let that get to me, and I swing frantically, and my rapier just right over this dude's head, clean
Okay.
miss.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Now we're back to square one. Thomas, you're up.
I would like to attack.
Okay. D20. Roll a D20. And make sure that you add your proficiencies and all that other shit.
15. Which proficiency are we looking at?
Next to the great axe, there's a plus. You add that to it.
Okay, the thing that says hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, 15 plus 6.
That's a hit.
Let's go. And then I roll D8 or 10. D12.
Yeah, roll a D12.
Oh, get fucked, you barbarian.
D12.
Good point. Big money, no whammies. 11!
Plus what?
Fuck, that sucks.
And next to that,
4. 15.
Yeah. So you do pretty fucking big damage to this guy.
I think you made a dumbass decision, barbarian.
Yeah, he looks pretty fucking wounded as well. He's pretty fucked up. Tyler.
What does it look like when you do this to this guy?
Yeah, please
I
describe.
pull his axe out of my chest and I throw it on the ground, and then I put my axe right up in his gooch sack. And he makes one of them noises.
And he's still up.
Yeah, he's still up. Tyler, you're up. You're up next.
So I get a choice of what to do here. Well, I have my
I will
own problem
say-
where I would send a bullet.
I will say, if you move, this guy gets an attack of opportunity on you. That means that he can roll to attack you if you move away from him.
Again, the rogue. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I don't want to do that because everyone's preoccupied.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna keep like he came at me with that first hit me, and I kind of fell on the ground, and I kind of like groveled to my crossbow, and I pick it up and I'm loading it on the ground, and he's kind of coming up. He's like, and so I'm gonna turn and shoot him.
Okay, D20.
Any disadvantage for that close range?
Yes, it should be disadvantage.
Yeah.
It'll be a disadvantage.
No. Don't lay your guy down. That means you're dead. Yeah, don't lay him down.
We're just imagining
Yeah.
what you're at. So that means you have to roll a d20 twice and take the lowest. Of the two.
Yeah. Since you're close range. Or if you have a close range weapon, you can use that too.
Right. If you have a dagger or a sword.
Swap, and that's an action.
Yeah, that is an action.
I'm a crossbow girl, and it's
Okay.
already on the. It's
So
on
roll
me.
roll 2 D20s and then pick the lowest one.
You could also drop your weapon and draw one.
Yeah. But the draw is still an action.
No, that's not a D20, buddy.
So that's a 3.
Surprise if I get lower than
So
that.
you can roll it twice. If you
Yeah. Go again.
10.
So you got to take,
Take the 3.
Okay, so what do I do with that?
and then
Die now?
you add your plus to hit on it.
from your crossbow.
Plus 3.
6.
So
That
6.
that is a miss.
Plus 5 instead, right?
Yeah. So you have an 8.
Oh, and then you roll if that's the damage side.
Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled an 8.
Yeah, that is a miss.
So what is he going to do? I mean,
I don't know. It's up to.
you're going to have to kill this guy.
We'll
for
find
me.
out. Dolph is up next.
Dolph is going to fire at the other archer,
Okay.
trying to keep him off of us. And Dolph Dolph has a 21.
21. Yeah, that is gonna hit.
Okay.
He's
And
fucking shit up.
Dolph is on fire. And that does 6 points of piercing damage.
6 points. Okay. You notice that drow elf is kind of like, what the fuck? Like she's hurt, but she's not out. Okay.
Okay.
Riz, you're up next.
All right. So I'm going to try to run over here. If I get here, will that break line of sight from this archer?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to get there to break line of sight from Archer, and I'm going to see Tina on the ground there, and I'm going to fire a chill touch at the rogue that's standing over Tina.
Okay.
25.
That is a hit. Yes.
And so from my perspective, what I see, I mean, this guy like fucking hit my bolt out of the way because there was no way I was missing me. He just deflected his reflexes too quick. So that doesn't discredit me at all. Okay, listen, he steps one more step towards me.
Yeah, it wasn't disrespectful.
And like I see death in his scimitar, like looking down at me, or one of his daggers, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And then I see like a fucking haze of blue that's getting closer to me, and my eyes are going blue because the whites of my eyes are reflecting your spell off my fucking pupils. And it goes over me, and the spell comes in, and it just fucking blasts this guy right in the
Zapped him.
chest.
This time the skeletal hand's got a middle finger up as it's going through the air,
Let's see it.
and does 3 points of necrotic damage to him.
It's a kill. Do you want to describe it?
Oh god! It kind of happened the same way, except that finger goes right in his eyes
Do you mind knocking? Yep.
as he like smokes down to the ground. And Riz is like,
You got
And
two
then
kills.
I kind of pop up, dust myself off, and I go, I owe you one.
yeah, you do.
Monsters are up next. This drow elf is going to have her eyes on Victor, just because like it's the nearest. So let's see here. Get another
He's
D20.
also the most handsome. I look at this guy how he's dressed. He's swagged out.
AC 17.
Miss.
Miss.
Your target's 18.
God damn.
Thank God for that shield, huh?
And now the barbarian is going to attack Rattlesnake Jake again.
Fuck.
8. It's a miss.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a miss. It's got to be.
Yeah, it is. No,
Okay.
I thought it was damage at first. I'm
No,
like,
no,
fuck,
no.
I'm retarded.
Okay. Connor, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna again. I will be attacking
Okay.
this barbarian in front.
Okay.
I will be using the piercer feat. Crit, baby.
Nat 20.
So you know what that means.
Yeah.
I get that extra damage dice.
Go for it.
So God damn, Max. Damn it.
Max damage. What is that?
13. Oh wait, wrong thing. I would have max damage for the javelin, but yeah, it's still a lot of damage. So it'd be.
So that's more.
Yep. So 8, 11 damage.
Okay, that is a kill. And
No,
since it's a
man, dude,
crit,
that's 14 damage.
Oh, it's plus. Yeah, I keep reading the wrong thing.
yeah. So it's a kill. It's a crit, and so you basically get a fatality on this dude. What happens?
Yeah. So what happens? You know, in the like combat's moving fast. Rattlesnake Jake sees me run up. I miss that first attack. Right, my rapier's like straight over his head. As I come in for the second attack, I stick my rapier. As this guy's like screaming at him, my rapier goes straight into his mouth, out the back of his head, and then Rattlesnake Jake gets that blood spatter on his face. He's just, and this guy falls to the ground. I'm doing that like he's on my rapier. I just kind of kick him to the ground.
Hell yeah. So he's dead. Go ahead and knock him over.
That's perfect because Rattlesnake Jake just gooched attacked him. So he's all bent over with his mouth wide open.
Okay. Thomas, you're up next. The last person is that drow elf across the lake, and you can't reach her.
Well, I have javelins,
Yeah, if you want to do that.
but I got an 8, so that's not good. But Rattlesnake Jake is like still amazed that that dude just put a sword through that dude's mouth. And they're like, "Ah, man, I miss killing."
Okay. Tyler, you're up next. What do you want to do?
So I'm still in the game. I'm still in the fight here. I got a dead rogue in front of me. There's only one person to go for it, and so I somersault.
Make sure you want a somersault.
A somersault over to like
You
I
gotta
kind of like
you gotta do an acrobatics check.
okay.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay.
D20. It's your dex.
And then you have an acrobatic skill
Yeah.
on your sheet that you get to add. You get to add that number to what you just rolled.
What is that?
It's a 6.
Okay. So,
Jesus Christ! He's gonna do a front flip and go.
Did you just find out about the number 6 today?
What is it?
What the fuck?
9. Plus dex, right?
Yeah.
No, plus, you said an acrobatic skill. You get to add that number.
Okay, 9. It's 9 total.
Oh no! You're like on the ground.
It's a somersault. It wasn't like a.
I know, but the check was 10. So
Do I look like an idiot in front of Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you somersault, and whenever you reach your feet, you fall over again, and like you twist your ankle. So, so your turn's over.
Wait, is she like on the ground?
Yeah.
So she would have to. Oh shit! So you have to like stand up.
Yeah, stand up is your next
And
action.
That's your action, so you can't attack.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake sees all this shit happen behind him and goes, "Oh, that's fucking hilarious."
Yeah, so you're on the ground right now.
Worst day of my life. I'll look over at Riz and I say, "Oh, you won."
Dolph is up next.
Dolph is, while this drow is over there laughing at Tina, like, oh my God, is it? And for some reason, not scared as the rest of her group is completely been slaughtered. And just saw, the icy death of her friend. Dolph is going to take that opportunity and nat 20.
Wow, another fucking crit. Okay, go ahead.
And try to shoot her with an arrow to the face.
Okay.
Somewhere in the face region. I'd like to go for the jaw.
Okay.
So it looks weird and you can't open her jaw.
Okay.
That is a 9 plus 4. So 13 points of damage.
That is a kill. So what happens?
Excellent. Yeah, the arrow goes right through the bottom of the jaw, keeping it from opening, and clearly she falls back.
Yep.
Dead, and Dolph does a tiger fist pump.
Well, hey, you guys got through your first combat. Woo! Fucking A, nobody died. Everybody, you guys are, you're going to be able to heal after this rest and everything. So, what do you guys want to do next? You just had to kill this group.
Think.
I stand up.
Yeah, so
Yeah, of
I'll
course.
probably help Tina up, and
Yeah.
then I'll go and start rummaging through the barbarian's pockets.
Okay. In the pockets, you find. No, you're good. You're good. In the pockets, you find 5 gold pieces and 4 arrows and 3 3 javelins.
I'll take 3 of the gold,
Okay.
and then I'll toss the other 2 to Dolph.
Okay. So make sure that we're keeping track of gold
Yeah.
and everything on their
And
sheets.
then I'll also
Don't you think we should all get a fair share?
That's just off the barbarian.
yeah, that's just off the barbarian. And then I'll let Rattlesnake Jake take those javelins since
Okay.
I'll.
Rattlesnake Jake, make sure you add.
Did he have a?
Yeah,
The-
I have 13 jabs now. Or no, 12.
Okay.
Did the barbarian have like any, like armor? Not armor, like clothing, like wolf pelts, kind of like warm or like cold weather gear.
I mean, it's studded leather, but none of you are able to wear
It's
it.
studded leather.
Yeah, none of you are able to wear it.
That you have.
Okay, I was about to say.
Rattlesnake Jake, would you want his armor? Would it fit him even?
I don't think they would fit me. but
The
I was
Rattlesnake
just gonna
Jake
say,
is too big.
Rattlesnake Jake is still enthralled with what just happened in the battle. He's giving y'all 2 props. I'm like, man, I never seen magic like that before. And then I see turn to Tina and go, and you did stuff too.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
Okay.
call Snarkomedes down to like land over here by these 2 archers.
Okay.
And kind of like look through it to see if there's anything of value there.
Okay. So which one do you want to search first?
The guy that
Okay.
got
So the
choked by
male.
yeah.
So he has 2 silver pieces, and he has 12 arrows and 6 crossbow bolts.
Okay.
Yep.
12. And the female?
And the female is going to have 8 silver,
Okay.
9 arrows,
Okay.
and 1 crossbow bolt.
Think
I'm gonna give the arrows to Dolph and the crossbow bolts to Tina.
Okay.
And then I'm keeping track of like the gold coin. I tell everybody we have 14. I'm just holding it so we can split it when we actually have time to go.
yeah, and I'll say I took 3 off the barbarian's pockets.
Okay.
And gave the 2 to Dolph as well. I'm gonna turn to Rattlesnake Jake and hand him one of my potions of lesser healing
Okay.
since he's looking pretty messed up. And I'll just like, here, drink this.
So
I'm
Ra-
gonna give one to Tina.
So Rattlesnake Jake and
Naomi.
Tina, both of you roll a D4, and whatever you roll, that's how much you add to your HP.
I need a green one.
Is it?
What's up? Yeah, that's that one.
Where's the green one? Did I never get a triangle? Green.
I have a green one right here if you want it. If you want to use it, yeah, here, use that.
No, there's a green one.
Yeah, you can use that if you want. That's mine, but go for it. Yeah,
Green.
Let me make sure it's actually.
that's mine, dumbass. Why'd you put that in there?
I didn't. This one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
4, baby.
You heal for 4 HP. Tyler?
That's as much as you can get.
You can't re-roll. What did it say?
I just don't. Oh, I see how it works.
Yeah.
Fuck, I think I rolled something way worse. It's a 1 now. The top.
Yeah, it's the top. What did you roll before?
I think it was 3.
3? Then heal for 3 HP.
All right, I'll heal for 3 HP.
Yeah. So heal for 4, heal for 3. Do you guys want to search the rogue?
Yeah, of course. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm closest.
So you search the rogue. The rogue has.
I think lesser healing is 1d4 plus 2 with.
Is it plus 2?
Oh wait, no, it's 2. Oh.
I thought it was just 1d4.
Yeah.
Regular healing potions are 2d4
It's
plus
2d4 plus
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
Okay, so you find 4 gold, Tyler. and you find. Let's see if we can make this work here.
How do I keep track of that? Do I write that?
You
down
can
somewhere?
write all this down. Yeah. So 4 gold. Okay. And
There's like a big blank.
Okay.
Tyler, on this guy's body, you find. Let's see.
A penis.
No. You find a mace.
I'll leave it.
You're gonna leave it?
I don't use mace. I only use arrows.
You should probably give it to somebody in your party, though. Yeah, fucking asshole.
Okay.
So you
What does the
find
mace look like?
it's just a normal run-of-the-mill mace. Nothing's really special about it, but you realize that like you could probably sell this for gold in the next town.
Actually. Okay. Actually, yeah. When Riz hands me the crossbow bolts, I give him that mace off me because I don't want to carry it. And
Okay.
plus he gave me
And
some of that,
then-
so he gets the mace.
And then you
You
find
don't use it?
3 crossbow bolts.
Okay, I'll take those two.
Okay.
I guess I'll hold on to the.
I'll take the mace. That was a very generous. Thanks, Tina. Now you don't owe me one of the 2 that you owe me.
All right, guys,
you
and
one
then
more.
each of you are going to get. Let me do some quick maths here. So we're splitting it up between 5. Each of you are going to get 40 XP. Okay. Nobody's leveled up quite yet. Level 2 is going to be 300 XP. Yeah,
Actually, 300. I can't remember.
it is. It is.
Damn.
Yeah, so you guys get 40 XP each after it's all split. Okay? All right.
Is it okay to be nervous at this point? Like have like post-part like PTSD?
We'll tell you what, Tyler. That is a really good question
Yes.
that we're going to answer next session because that is the end of this session.
All
you
right.
guys went ahead and finished it off on a combat. Make sure you keep track of your loot, keep track of your gold and everything. Next week, we're going to get back into it. We still have 2 days worth of travel to get to Thornhaven, where you guys are looking for Riven Stonebark, who is going to help you find King Moldspore, and then eventually you guys will fight King Moldspore. Did you guys have fun with that combat?
That was awesome, man.
I
Yeah.
liked it. I liked it a lot.
Hell yeah. And we hope that you guys enjoyed listening as well. Eventually, we're going to get cameras in here, but for right now, we're poor as shit, so we can't really do that.
Nah.
But hey, that's been our session for today. Thank you very much for listening. From all of us at Crits and Gigs, thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.